recently shared my goodbye to the beauty box era with you. And within that video, I mentioned just 3 beauty boxes that I still think matter and are worth it. And those are going to be the beauty boxes that right now I will continue to feature on my channel. I don't know with what frequency, but I will feature them on the channel. If you haven't seen that video, girl, we went through the whole beauty box timeline from when it started to the chaos, COVID, and where we're at now. I'll link that video for you up here. I highly recommend you check it out. People found it useful. It was an eye-opening, I think, experience, but at the same time, I think it validates everyone's feelings. I highly recommend you go check it out. In today's video, we will reveal the Eyescream beauty box. And I go like this because there are 2. This is what the box is supposed to be. I'm assuming they didn't send it in the box because there's something in here that's bigger than the box itself and it wouldn't fit, so they did kind of like a bubble mailer this time around, but they always have a box. And then the bag, they send both of their subscriptions my way for me to kind of share with you guys if I am interested in doing so. So these are gifted and I do not pay for them. If you're interested in the Eyescream beauty box, I will add their detail, the price points and all of that in the description box for you. This is such a cute little bag though. I used to love this one because it was so cute and just the aesthetic of it all, right? But this one is just screams unicorn. No, is it unicorn? No, it's like a mermaid to me. There's a handful of things in here. Wow, this bag is it's bagging. I want to keep her. Here is our January card. Unfortunately, I had too many products to fit. It says too full. Unfortunately, there were too many products to fit in our standard subscription boxes. Rather than take items out or change them, we opted to ship this month's items in temporary mailer bags. We are so sorry for any inconvenience. Our normal packaging will return in febrero. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8. I've never seen 8 full-size items in the Eyescream beauty box, but you know what? I'm not even mad at it. Here we have an Illuminati product. I'm assuming this is a gloss. It looks a gloss. It is in the shade Posh. Oh, that's pretty. It has shimmers in it, and they're like a gold tone shimmer. So when the light hits it, it's gonna shift. So although it looks pink, it is very, very sheer. You're not gonna get not even much of a tint. There will be a slight hue of pink, but nothing too noticeable. It's simple but pretty. They sent over a brush. It looks kabuki. We're gonna open her up. The brand is Bailey. It looks like it could be a good dupe for the Luxie brushes. I mean, from the ferrule to the handle and the actual kabuki, the colors, it's a pretty good dupe for it. We have 2 more Bailey products, which I'm gonna assume are brushes as well. You know, this is not, I mean, for the price point, you're getting 8 full-size items. See, this is how you start off a year with a big bang. I don't even know everything that's in there, but the fact that they didn't raise the price point, yet they're still giving you 8 full-size items, I'm not mad at it. With Eyescream Beauty Box, you are going to see a lot of indie brands. And that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just broadens your impressions and experience with different brands, not just all the high-end and luxe ones. Here we have 2 more Bailey brushes. They're straight up dupes for Luxie. That's pretty cool though, because they gave you eyeshadow, a concealer, and a kabuki brush. This one you can use for a highlight. The only thing is, it is kind of dense to highlight. So this would be best to buff out the concealer under your eye if you wanted to, or spot conceal in certain areas because it's very chunky. Then we got a lippy. This is by Appeal, and it looks like the name of the lippy itself is Exposed. This is a brand they've featured several times before, so we're familiar with the packaging. And that is Exposed. I think it's nice. It's almost a bubblegum pink, but it's not quite. Very pretty. They've recently featured ZC a lot, and here we have another ZC product. I just don't know what it is. Oh, I should have read Slender Mascara Z. Is it in black? I think so. Let's assume because of the packaging, it's going to be black. This is probably a really tiny... Okay. Yes, it's a really, really tiny one. But it looks like it has a hair at the tip. Do you guys see that? I don't know how much closer I can get. Do you see that? The tip, is that a hair? Leave it to me to grab tweezers and be like, let's figure this one out. I don't know if it's a fiber or a hair, but it's not a fiber mascara. Okay, no, it's not. I got nervous. These little bristles, they're not silicone. They're made out of like a brush bristle fiber, like your regular, this kind of a wand, right? And so you have to twist the brush fiber hair situation to create your actual wand. Seems like they didn't twist it properly, so it was untwisting and then it looked like a freaking hair. I got so grossed out. I got so grossed out. I would apply this at the bottom. I already have mascara, but I just want to see if it'll kind of build it up. Yeah, I already have mascara, so I can't notice a difference. We will try this and see how that goes. I got so nervous. I thought there was a hair in it. Next, we have what I'm gonna assume is an eyeshadow palette. Also by Appeal. It is their Sculpt palette. 12 Universal Face Palette. Perfect for every day or a night. These are gonna be shades that you can use all over the face. Quite honestly, this is not for everyone. This brown is more like a brick brown, so it's brown and burgundy mixed together. That's not gonna be something that someone can use to contour, bronze. Just like looking at the shades, some of these can be used for concealer if the formula is where it needs to be. And even like shades like the pinks and this corally shade could be used for blush. The pans are very small. I would probably end up using this as a lip palette. That is what she's going to look like. I wish they would have described this as something other than a face palette, because it is definitely not a face palette. The colors would make really pretty lipsticks though. Moving on to the 8th item from the box. We have, this is an eyeshadow palette. It is Beauty Moon Cosmetics and Eyescream Beauty. It is their Boudica Warrior Princess. I don't know that I'm saying that right. They've got 2 smoky shades. I love it when people actually like listen. Not that they listen to me, but I'm just saying, look. So you have your brown, your black, you have duochromes, your pops of colors. This would make a really nice transition shade. This one could also be used as a transition shade. Let's give her a swatchy. I want to play with this. I live for a duochrome, so I'm not mad at it. I want her to swatch the pink. This one here in the corner, that's what she's going to look like. All right, that was a nice variation of product. We got tools, we got a lippy, we've got an eye product like for the lashes that I was scared about, and we've got palettes. Cool. Now let's move on to the bag. I just opened her, so I don't know really what's in here. This is big. This is a big Bella Pierre something. With the bag, you typically get anywhere between 3 to 5 products. It's really going to depend on the price point of the products that are featured. It features its own little card. This month I got 4 full-size items. 3 of them are gonna be Bella Pierre and 1 is not. So let's go with the one that is not Bella Pierre. Magic Castle Cosmetics. It says it's a glitter eyeshadow gel. Oh, this is stinking cute. Let me just, how cute is that? It's properly sealed. I can appreciate that. Oh, it popped up. This looks like it would be fun. And it looks like one of those products that you can either apply on your hair, on your skin and let it dry. Tarte used to release like pots of stuff like this. It's really nice. And this would also look really great on the eye or even on the sides as an accent. Let's do that. Let's just do that for fun. Have on the finger, kind of pop it out here. So I'm not going anywhere, so it doesn't matter. All right, I know in most cases, people would be like, that's kind of lame. I, so far, think this is the most exciting item out of the bag. Look how fun that is. And you could apply this all over the lid too, and it would look fantastic. Is it gonna be crease-proof, mija? Yo no sé. I can't tell you that. But just adds to like the vibes. Very Coachella-esque. I'm not mad at it. Next, we've got a Bella Pierre lip gloss. I'm not opening her because I know I've tried the glosses before. I have so many glosses already open. And this is one of those products that I could share. It is not a sheer gloss. This definitely has a nice pigmentation to it. So it is going to add that bubbly pink hue to your lips. They featured a Bella Pierre loose pigment. This one is in the shade Refined. Loose pigments can be so beautiful, but so messy. I want to play around with this one because the shade is stunning and we can most definitely create a stunning look with it. However, being that it's a loose pigment, we are going to play with the eyes first and then work on the face. There's no way. It is loose, it is dark, and it is a shimmer. That is gonna be pure chaos under the eye. I don't care how much you tap out, it's gonna get messy, but it is beautiful. I feel like I've had this shade before. Bella Pierre sent me a huge PR kit with a ton of their product, and I feel like I used to own this. Look at how stunning that looks. And then we got a palette that says 90s Glam Eye and Face Book. A cassette. You know that if I ask Ty what this is, she will have no freaking clue. That ages me and it makes me sad. We have a little window of a mirror, so it's not a full-size mirror. You have a step-by-step graph that teaches you how to apply makeup, which I'm more of a visual person, so that would never really help me. And here is our palette. You guys, this kind of reminds me of some of the Too Faced palettes that they've released. Was it Nikki Tutorials or Jackie Aina? Someone released a palette and it was very similar to this. A bronzer, a blush, a highlight, and then your eyeshadow shades at the top. There are so many colors that I absolutely love. This highlighter looks so pretty, so I'm looking forward to playing with that. The blue stands out. These tones here stand out. This green is beautiful. The color story is very much all over the place, but it's okay. I don't see a pop of red, which I feel like at this point, you have a blue like this, you need a red or an orange. We have maybe a taupey shade and a mauve, but we definitely needed a deeper gray or something more on the neutral side that we could go ahead and smoke the eye out with. It's a workable palette. Those are your shades, well, at least some of the shades. This one didn't swatch as well as I thought it would. It's very, very patchy. So it's Bella Pierre. I think they have nice product. Is it the best you're gonna find? No. I also don't think that the price point for many of their products make sense. And yeah, I've seen Bella Pierre at Ross, TJ Maxx for like $5, $6, $7. That price point makes sense for what it is. Is it nice quality? Absolutely. It's not high end. It's definitely more of a drug store something. The fact that it's in a beauty box, listen, I'd rather get it in a beauty box such as Eyescream Beauty, especially in the bag because the bag is so affordable rather than anywhere else, because I know for a fact I would not run and buy Bella Pierre products at full price on my own. Right. The bag's variation was okay. If anything, what stood out, and it's still my hands down, like I'm so excited for it, product is going to be the gel glitter. And if we're gonna compare the box and the bag, the box wins this month. But you see, that's the beauty of this all. It's just my opinion. I want to hear yours, so make sure you leave me a comment, mija. Let me know, did the bag win or did the box win in your opinion? A huge thank you to my channel members, the G Squad. Thank you so much for supporting the channel at a higher level and hitting that join button. When they hit the join button, they have gained access to exclusive perks. YouTube has provided them with their very own badge and is highlighting every single one of their comments under my videos. If you're ever interested in joining channel memberships and supporting the channel and my family at a higher level, it is greatly appreciated. So I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And all you really need to do is hit the join button below any of my videos. YouTube is going to recommend the video they think you're really gonna enjoy here on screen, but keep your eyes peeled because I'm also recommending a playlist filled with more makeup content I feel you're really gonna enjoy. So I hope you consider checking it out, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye guys.